I came out of the train metro station down there off of line number 10. I had to go take care of some business with Avis, but this is a nice park right here. If I remember, I'll go grab the name. But the nice thing is, right over there is the Royal Palace. And the one thing I noticed in this park is all the drought tolerant plants here. I think these are all drought tolerant stuff, so probably uses a lot less water. And there's some new trees growing here. And for some reason I keep thinking my place where I stayed last time in Madrid is somewhere nearby, but this is like a wonderful little treat here. And the additional little treat, turn around, talk and walk, is the fact that yes, the sun's up, there's a little bit overcast, but there's a breeze and it's very, very pleasant to walk. Meaning I don't feel like I'm heating up. I don't feel like I'm going to start sweating copious amounts of sweat. Now, mind you, go back down the subway in a couple hours from now, it'll be hot and sweaty. So I'm looking forward to touring the Royal Palace. Maybe get something to drink beforehand, kind of chill out a little bit, and then get back to my hostel and take care of stuff. So I'm touring the Royal Galleries, and I just want to show you this really cool thing. So this is basically some sample boxes of various marbles and stones they were going to use in the new palace after the old palace here in Madrid burned down. And I just think it's fascinating how little things change over time. I mean, how is this different from, you know, a salesman sampler? So I think this is really, really, really neat. Good afternoon. About ready to start the Royal Palace tour. Got a little distracted here. Apparently I purchased tickets to go see the Royal Gallery, not the Royal Palace. But the Royal Gallery was pretty good. So for the most part, I had to stand this long line again to get in. There's no pre-sale tickets left for today. But I guess you stand in line for non-pre-sale tickets and you still get in. But this is this lovely courtyard here. And this building is relatively new. The original palace that was here burned down, which I think probably along the audio tour guide will tell us when. But my guess was before the 1700s, I think. A lot of precious artwork, archives, a lot of stuff was lost in the palace. But the kings and queens of Spain collected so much stuff and was on rotation in the palace. So a lot of stuff was saved or was in other locations throughout Spain. So just to get you an idea of what it looks like, that's the cathedral. The National Art Gallery is over there down the way, a new building, and this is the large Royal Palace. So I'm touring the Royal Palace here. This is the chapel. This is quite impressive. You can see the various balconies, and probably the choir is up there. And there's also an organ somewhere hidden inside here, but this space is actually rather warm. The sun is coming from the south, hitting this side, so it's heating the space up. And I see some liturgical stuff over here. Let's just go pop over here for a second, take a quick video of this. Yeah, that's definitely the sacristy. That's other objects in here. So let's continue the tour. We're here in the instrument room, and that's a Stradivarius. That's a Stradivarius. Maybe. That's a Stradivarius. It's a Stradivarius. And a Stradivarius. What's the likelihood of me after being in a room with 5 Stradivarius instruments? Well, this finishes the main tour of the royal palaces. So it was really interesting. Went to the throne room there, but let's just take a look at the staircase. Down we go. Much easier going down than going up. The treads are much longer. It makes it easier for me to walk down because I can do full leg extensions instead of part. And not sure what king that's modeled after, as a Roman emperor, but then there's these 2 allegorical lions, one reposed, one relaxed, or one relaxed, one ready to attack, symbolizing how the monarchy can go from being at peace to at war. And come down here. Oh. I can imagine nowadays heads of state come up here, and more importantly, when you're an ambassador, you have to present your credentials to the king and queen. You would come up here in formal ceremony and basically be presented to the king and queen as heads of state of Spain. So this is back to the entrance, and now I'm going to go see about the royal armory.